It's August 15th, 15 days away from the start of fall camp. I'm your old boy, Kyle Gunther, here reporting from fall camp for the Utes. Another impactful day, and we saw the big fella, Francis Bernard, playing in the linebacking core. In fact, right when the media was allowed to start viewing, he made a sack, or what would have been a sack in practice. You saw Francis Bernard and Bryant Pirtle playing alongside each other at times in the linebacking core. I think that's the hottest storyline to keep an eye out for. I think most, if not all, the position battles have been taken care of, but those two guys are still the wild card in terms of what they can bring defensively. We talked to Bryant Pirtle today after practice. The young fella from Pima City College, he said a week ago he had no idea what he was doing defensively. Now he's starting to get a little bit of that scheme down, and he's able to make some plays. He says he's 237 pounds. It's a pretty big dude in there. He played some outside pass rusher at the junior college level, and so we'll see if the Utes allow him to do any of that. But Francis Bernard still not available to the media, as I'm sure there would have been throngs of questions thrown his way, so the Utes are trying to protect him from that. Kyle Whittingham said he's in better shape than they expected, is Francis Bernard, but he's had basically 3 straight days of around-the-clock meetings trying to learn that scheme and trying to get himself more involved. And in that rotation, as far as other position battles go, it still sounds like Orlando Umana could be battling with Nick Ford at that left guard spot. There's a lot of rotation in there. Troy Taylor, the offensive coordinator, said he feels like they have their top 7 offensive linemen figured out. Still looking for that 8th guy. And then kind of just a funny storyline overall, we talked to Jackson Barton. He's one of the many married guys on the team. He said married guys are allowed to go home tonight and Saturday. He said he was very excited to go home to see his wife. I was thinking about asking him why, and then I realized why, so I didn't ask that to him. I could figure it out. You know, he's a young man. Anyways, it was a lot of fun today. And then I think the highlight of the day was Sharif Shaw, Gary Anderson, and Lewis Powell running gassers after practice. I guess nobody could tell us why, but they said the defense made a bet with the coaches. The coaches lost. And, man, Gary Anderson runs like a former offensive lineman. It was inspirational. It was heavy. It was plodding. Sharif Shaw runs like a gazelle. It was impressive. Another hot one today, but another productive day for the Utes as they are just about 2 weeks away from the start of the season. Tune in to Gunther and Ben 2 to 6 on ESPN 700 for all the top fall camp coverage. Don't miss the Bill Riley Show as well, 11 to 2. Stay classy.